Hey guys, good morning. It's Laura here, Florida Patriot Channel, and it is October something, but it's Monday. I do know that it's Monday. I just wanted to come at you guys today and talk to you about a few things that I had gotten for the dog go bag. Actually, I think this might even be good, for humans as well. And I also want to do a little bit of product review for you. First of all, I had tried Mystic Mountain. I had tried his pain relief and his skin repair. Both of them. I tried them both. I found that the pain relief, I'm not sure if maybe, it might work different in different situations. My problem is a joint issue. So I'm also doing the boron as well to see if that might help a little bit. I did find some relief with the topical from Mystic Mountain, but it wasn't like super great. Like I didn't feel like, oh, I could go run or something now. You know what I mean? My knee is like on again, off again type of thing anyway. So it's not something that's constant, but it definitely, when it's bad, it's seriously bad. So I'm also thinking maybe I'll wait till a day when it's like giving me that searing pain to apply it and see if maybe I find it different then. The skin repair cream, however, I felt like was awesome. Like I think that is just an amazing product. So definitely the skin repair I felt like was great. Again, on the pain relief, I think maybe I need to wait till I'm having a really rough day to try it. Being that my knee is on again, off again, maybe I just can't tell as much. Also, I wanted to show you a couple of things that I had gotten for the dog go bag, which I think actually might, like I said, it might go both ways. First was the liquid bandage. I think this is great. It's a spray on, so it's a liquid. It goes on, it's spray on, and it works really great. And I think that it might be applicable in a few situations. Like I said, I think that, it definitely worked on my skin, and I think, it will work for, for anything. You know what I mean? I think that'll work for anything. Again, I do want to do a little disclaimer. I am not a professional veterinarian. I am not in a medical profession. I do not, and nothing I'm saying should be taken as legal, medical, or any other kind of advice. Okay, so I'm just giving you what I think about the products I've tried. This is one that I really know about because I use it a lot. Sometimes, when you clip a dog's nail, if you get too close, which I try to never do. First of all, I want to say if you clip a dog's nails and you get too close and you hurt them, it's going to make it very difficult to ever get them to let you do their nails again. So that's something that you want to be very, very careful about. However, should you do a dog's nails or something like that, this is a product that I know works great. Okay, the glare is not helping me. It's called Quick Stop Styptic. I don't even know how you say that word. I'm sorry. Powder. And one of the reasons why I know this works really, really great, there, I think you can see it better that way. My mom and I, raising Dobermans and Rottweilers, we had to clip their tails. You do that when they're about 3 days old as a puppy, obviously really little. And, I would be the dipper. So my mom would clip and I would dip in this powder. And this stuff works great. It helps it to clot and heal right away so that the puppies, obviously, you don't want them, tails, they have a very big, a lot of blood supply that goes through there, and nerves. So you definitely don't want them bleeding, profusely from their tails at 3 days old. So this is something that I've used quite a bit. I know works very, very well. I just think it would be great to have on hand in your doggy go bag. One thing I want to say about a doggy go bag is that, again, this is going to be applicable to your dog. It's going to be the things that your dog would need. And sometimes that's going to differ from somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a younger dog, I don't know. It's just going to differ a lot from dog to dog. And from weight, like how strong your dog is, how, how athletic, that kind of thing. So you definitely want to do your dog's bag as to what your dog needs, okay? So also wanted to talk about a couple things about just channel shout out kind of things. I want to say that T-Rod at the 3% Report, he has been putting out some really amazing content. If you haven't seen his latest video this morning about the weapon, I think it was called Kinetic Energy Weapon, which I thought was really crazy. I'd never heard anything about anything like that. And it was just a really great video. You should really check it out. So that's T-Rod at the 3% Report. Also, if, I know it's been a while, guys. I know that I haven't uploaded or gone live in a while. And I'm really sorry about that. I really do apologize. I have been, first I was sick. And I have also been extremely overwhelmed. My business is going great. And I'm so super thankful for that. Like, I am really happy that I was able to start my own business and it go awesome in the first year, like it has. Like, it has taken off so crazy. It's just been so crazy. But one thing about that is, and being the business that it is, I'm finding it very hard to find a day off. Like, I have not had a day off. I'm going into my 9th month without a day off. And I know you guys think, oh, it's just watching dogs. It's no big deal. Sometimes it's a bigger deal than you think. Having this, for one, just off the top of my head, this show dog that's worth so much money, this dog is worth as much as my car is worth at this point. You see what I'm saying? I can't leave this dog alone for 5 minutes. If something were to happen to him while he's in my possession, I don't know what I would do. Honestly, I don't know what I would do. First of all, you would never want to call an owner with an issue about their dog anyway. But being that he is so super expensive, I don't know what I would do. So, that being said, this is really great. One of my bitches that I take care of is in heat. She's been in heat for 2 weeks. And my show dog, of course, he's the only one that's still intact. He has driven me literally nuts, and it's not his fault. You cannot blame the dog for biology. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to get frustrated with him, but it's just constant whining. Literally constant. She's not here today, but of course her scent's still all through the house, and he's literally driven me nuts, guys. I don't even know what to say. It's constant whining from him. So while I'm so tickled that this has gone so well, and one thing I will tell you about this, I started off boarding through Rover, okay? Well, it occurred to me, after a couple of people had asked me about it, that daycare was, in really high demand for dogs. So I thought, okay, great, then I'll start doing the daycare too. So, which is great because, I have guaranteed income every week regardless. Whether I have a board or not, I'm still guaranteed an income every week. And the income has been really good. Really good. However, it's how do you get a day off? So what I've done is I've actually scheduled a weekend in late October that I have at least I won't have any boardings. And I also made sure it's on my off weekend and my nurse dogs. I have a dog for a nurse that I do daycare for that I have to do on weekends. So I tried to do it on that off weekend, and I shut my Rover down for that weekend. However, that's going to give me a little bit of a slow period, you know what I mean? Because obviously, boards typically go over weekends and through weekends. So the fact that I've shut that weekend down means that anybody that was planning on going from Tuesday to Tuesday or Monday to whatever, now that's out of the way too. But it is what it is. My boyfriend makes really good money, and I've been making really good money, so we're able to take this time off. It's just been, it's stressful for me because I'm one of those people that I will work until there's no more work to be done. When you're in business for yourself, there's never ever a time that there isn't work to be done. I have book work that's piled up, financial book, book work, my bookkeeping. I have bookkeeping that needs to be done going back a month. I have filing that needs to be done going back 3 months. I have been meaning to get my cards ordered for at least 4 or 5 months now. I know I told you guys that I tried to set up a website. It was so stressful for me, and it was so hard. I'm such a tech tard that I absolutely I just stopped. Because the truth is, I'm so busy, I don't really need the website. So, that being said, I want to let you guys know, I miss you guys so much. And I haven't been able to stay up late and watch Adam, because, obviously I get up so early, and then getting up early, and, I've been up now since 3 o'clock. It's 9 in the morning, and I'm exhausted already. So I just want to say that being in business for yourself is not always what it's cracked up to be. This is the second time I've owned a business in my life, and I absolutely promised myself the first time that I would never do this to myself again. And here I am. But I didn't really have a choice. I mean, the way things went, it threw me into this, and I didn't anticipate it going so well. So now I'm just, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of stuck in a rut of no days off. And this last weekend, I had it out with my boyfriend, and it was completely my fault. I was a complete asshole, and I know I was an asshole. And I feel so bad because I'm in bitch mode, and it's no one's fault but my own. He says to me all the time that you're the captain of your ship. Like, take some days off. But I never feel like I can take off from the daycare dogs, because, like, you don't send your daycare dogs somewhere else to find daycare. And then who says they're going to come back to you? They may like the other provider. It is what it is, guys. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with my own health. I'm real thin anyway. I haven't been eating well at all. Like I said, I just started the Boron about 2 days ago, and everyone has told me it has made them feel amazing. So I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for amazing. So one other thing I want to touch on is negativity, and I just want to say to everyone out there who goes to a channel just to make negative comments, you're going to get blocked from my channel, honestly. I don't put up with negativity because I don't have to. I'm not Adam or anyone else that's trying to... This is not my income base. I don't want it to be my income base. It's not going to be. So I don't have to put up with negativity. So I just want to say, if that's what you come here for. I will say that there's a couple kinds of people in this world. There's doers. There's talk about doing it. And then there's harassing the people that are doers. So think about which one you are, and maybe make some changes to be one of the positive ones. One thing I will say, I want to do another couple of shout outs. JStone78, chick is amazing. I don't care who you are, you can get something out of that channel. West Virginia Prepare Mind, same thing. That girl is amazing. If you aren't listening to her, you should be. Renee, I'm sorry, Renee, I forget your last name. I think it's Thomas, to be honest. Renee Thomas, she's doing amazing work. She's done such a great job. I depend on my Marfugel family for my news. You guys are the ones that bring me what I need to know in a day. So I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much. Bones, shout out, bud. You know I love you. I enjoy talking to you, Bones. I really get a lot out of our conversations, and I appreciate you very much. There's some other people out there that, I'm probably forgetting a million. French Files. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope to go live in the next couple of days. Today is actually, believe it or not, a lighter day. There's still 8 of them, but it's a lighter day. But I'll just show you around just because I like to. Oh, and whoever was the sweet, sweet smartass that said, why don't you go to another room, ding dong, or whatever you said. Just so you know, when I'm getting paid to watch people's dogs, I'm watching them. That means I have my eyes on them. Because if something happens to that gray dog and he dies at my house, I'm up Schitt's Creek and no paddle. So, to you, smartass, you clearly have never owned a business. You clearly have never taken care of live things for your business. And you probably never should. Just saying. Love you guys. Be safe. Be prepared. Patriot out.